Read. One of the best ways to prepare for exams and interviews is to read as much as you can. Try some genres of fiction that you don't usually choose to widen your experience of writing styles. Aim for a good mix of geographical and historical settings, different authors, try some older literature to become familiar with its language, and look for books written in different structures or from different perspectives. Don't forget about non-fiction. Pick up a newspaper or browse books and magazines about topical issues. Know what to expect. To feel comfortable in an exam, you need to know what to expect with different papers. Look for sample papers online or in revision resources such as the Galore Park 11+ and pre-test revision and practice range, comprising of revision guides, workbooks and practice papers. Look at the different types of questions, the time you have to answer and the format of the exam. When you are using revision guides, also make sure you work through the answer section so that you can understand what the examiners are looking for. The skills you practice for written tests will also help you with online tests. Verbal and non-verbal reasoning resources will also help you to prepare for pre-tests. Highlight. Your highlighter is your magic wand. Always take a highlighter with you into an exam. You can use it to identify keywords in questions, to match evidence in the text to particular questions, and to highlight any questions that you skipped or want to have another look at when you were checking your work. Practice using your highlighter as part of your revision. The Galore Park 11+ and pre-test practice papers and workbooks are ideal for this. Listen. May sound obvious, but listen to your teachers. They will have prepared many children for these exams before, and they know exactly what you will need to do. They also want you to succeed. Listen to their feedback, read their marking, and ask questions if you don't understand something. Make sure you know what your strengths and weaknesses are, so that you can target areas that you need to improve on, and know what to focus on during an exam. If you are revising at home, your mark scheme is your helping hand. Don't just mark questions wrong. Think about why they were wrong, and have another go. Manage your time. In an exam, you will have to read and write and answer questions, but the big difference is that you have to do it in a limited time. Make sure you look at the exam instructions, which are likely to guide you with how much time to spend on each part of the exam. If not, use the number of marks available to divide up your time effectively. Often, you will be aiming for a mark a minute. Leave some time for proofreading at the end, and for all tests, including online tests, make sure you work steadily and leave enough time to attempt each question. We all make silly mistakes under pressure, so we need a few minutes to correct them. Although much of your revision should be done in short bursts, focusing on one skill at a time, such as interpreting questions or proofreading, make sure you do some practice in timed conditions to practice time management. The Galore Park 11+ practice paper series tells you how long you would have for a similar paper in an 11+ exam. Breathe. If you can keep calm in an exam, you are much more likely to perform well. Remember that you have done the preparation and you know what to expect. In the week of the exam or pre-test, make sure you get lots of sleep, eat healthily, and allow yourself time to relax, doing hobbies or activities that you enjoy. Revising 24 hours a day will not leave you in a good frame of mind for the exam. Take deep breaths and read everything on the paper or screen carefully. It's the same as all of the classwork and revision you have done, just in a different and quieter room. Be confident, you can do it.